We'll have to wait and hear what the coroner has to say. But knowing how the cops operate, they'll probably rule it a just like they did that black kid that hung himself with 2 broken legs.
With 2 broke legs.
Yeah, that happened too. That was last year. They claimed a kid with 2 broken legs hung himself. You white supremacists got another thing coming because you're going to have to deal with people like me.
The way this country talks about black victims versus white victims is disgusting. Nolan Wells' body was found yesterday off the coast of Mississippi. If you didn't know, he was presumed missing and dead on July 4th. It is America's 250th birthday, and we're still dealing with this. He was celebrating with his friends for the 4th of July, and there's now circulating video that is going very viral of what looks to be him and his friends that he went with on the beach, and there's an argument. There's yelling happening. In the video, he looks to be very calmly standing still looking at his buddies. And somehow, the conversation is about his behavior. Why wasn't he on the boat? Was he drinking? Was he going from one boat to another? Now, I'm going to give you a scenario. It's kind of morbid, so stick with me and
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mike Geesh back again with another video. In this video, it's a little different. We have white people who are defending Nolan Wells, basically saying that, hey, black people, you need to stop hanging around crazy, racist white people. Because they're saying that, hey, white people are crazy and racist. Not all of us, because obviously these people who are saying this are not racist, but they're, giving their opinion on, hey, from their viewpoint, it does look like a little racism is going on. So that's a good thing that there are white people out there that are defending the black perspective of things, and they're giving their perspective on how things go. You just heard the man say that the police ruled that a guy who was found hung, he had 2 broke legs, and they say it was a suicide. Come on, man. It's crazy. But let's continue. And also, this is I got this footage from Eugene from Kenya. Just want to, let that be known because I am, cropping him out or whatnot. But yeah, so let's continue seeing what these good white folks got to say.
If I show up dead, washed on a beach, my community of people where I was born are not going to go, well, how was Jake acting? Did he stay where he was supposed to? Did he start an argument with people? No, it's going to go, what the f***? We have someone that would kill people out here. Jake, I love that guy. He plays for the football team. I'm just putting myself in Nolan's shoes. Nolan plays for the team. He's friends with those people. And the conversation is about his behavior. Just so frustrating. Like, racism is still alive and well just in the dialogue. Just in the dialogue. As simple as that. I just want this country to do better. And I see a future where we just stop with this and start going like, man, this kid was like.
There is no future, young white brother. There's no future where that will happen. I'm sorry. Racist white people messed that up after Barack Obama. With Barack Obama, that was the moment. That was the moment in American history where the tide was changing. The whole vibe of America was like, yeah, we have reached a post-racial moment in American history with Barack Obama. But no, racist white people had to come and elect Donald Trump based off white backlash and white hate and anger from having a black president. We all know that. The whole reason and the whole method in which Donald Trump ultimately became president or got into politics was the birther movement. Him saying that Barack Obama shouldn't be president because he's not an American citizen. That's how Donald Trump got into politics, was from hating on Barack Obama. And all the white racists who hated having a black president backed up Donald Trump. So that was the watershed moment. That was the moment where we went back in reverse. We was headed forward. until the American racial utopia that this man is talking about now. But racist whites messed it up with the election of Donald Trump. Okay? It is what it is.
Like, his on the 4th of July, he is celebrating with everyone. And he can't even do that. We can do better. We got to do better. Oh, and apparently one of the friends' moms is a local judge. And if you think that will work in Nolan's favor, you clearly don't know anything about the history of young black men in this country. This isn't going to go anywhere. We have to speak up about it.
Black people, you have got to teach your kids, especially.
Wow. That's something I didn't know. I did not know that one of the kids' mother was a judge. I didn't know that. Yeah, that puts a huge spin on this thing. Ooh. Yeah, the federal government is definitely going to have to get in on this, which I think they have. There's another video coming up later on speaking on that. The feds most definitely have to jump in on this, because that's not going to work with one of the white kids' mother being a judge. No, she's not going to let that happen. She's going to do whatever she can to sweep whatever evidence that's going against her child up under the rug. You best to believe that. You best to believe that. Okay?
This isn't going to go anywhere. We have to speak up about it.
Black people, you have got to teach your kids, especially your kids that are hanging out with rich white kids. That is not good. You got to stop letting them hang out with rich white kids. This Nolan Wells situation never should have happened. The parents of Nolan Wells should have known better than to let him hang out with these kids. I have an older son. I'm not saying it's the parents' fault, but I'm just saying it happens all the time. My older son is half black. He looked more black than he did half. But he got into a similar situation. He was fighting with a bunch of rich kids,
white kids,
in North Atlanta, the North Atlanta suburbs, the richest neighborhood in Cherokee County, Georgia. And he was fighting with a bunch of boys over a girl. And lucky for him, he didn't wind up dead. He just wound up locked up for a while. But it could have wound up with him being...
Wow. Did you hear that? This man said that his son, his black son, got into a fight with some rich white boys up in Cherokee, round my way. Well, I'm on the south side of Atlanta, but they on the north side. But, we still in the same vicinity. Yeah, man. So this man definitely know. And the way he was talking, I kind of figured, I was thinking before he said it, I wonder, does he have an interracial child? Because he came off kind of passionate. And usually that will make white people see the light all the way, especially when they have a child that's interracial, because they know now the reality has to kick in, because they know that their black child is in danger when around rich white people, poor white people, crazy white people. In danger. And that's what it is, man. That's just the reality of the situation, man. Let's continue.
And, we as parents, we have to do a better job in informing our children about who they should and shouldn't hang out with, because matters. The color of your skin matters, especially when you're hanging out with a bunch of rich kids that have, doctors and lawyers and judges as parents. You know that your kid is going to either wind up locked up or dead. So my heart goes out to Nolan Wells' family. I really hate that it happened to him, but you gotta protect your children, because white people will kill your children at the drop of a hat. That's just the way it is. Especially these entitled little rich white kids. God loves you. I love you.
It's like they can't control themselves, bro.
Oh my God! Watched that video and I didn't find it funny at all. Because for one, I'm a black woman. For two, we have a different type of hair texture than any other race in the world. I asked them multiple times, no, please, no, I just got my hair done, please, no. They still proceeded to pick her up.
Well, I have to put some kickback. The natural hair texture would not be affected by the water. I'm just saying. I just have to throw that out there. You know, I got to speak the truth. The natural hair texture of black people are not affected by water. It's like the weave and processed hair that's affected. So it's not, we can't say like, you know, as black people, our hair, we got different hair. No, our hair is quite fine with the water. Okay. Our natural hair has no problem with water. Okay. It's the processed hair and the synthetic hair that you put in your head that has a problem with the water. Just got to, you know, clarify that. All right.
Throw her in a pool of water and laugh. And even when I opened up the comments to the video, people were still laughing and excusing the behavior. Well, she shouldn't have went to a pool party. Well, why would you go to the pool party? They discarded anything of them telling her, no, my hair. And this is the same situation. I hate to compare the two because one person just died. But watching a boy who went to Mississippi on a pool party and the cell phone come back and his body didn't come back, it made me think of this video. You're surrounded.
This is all right. Listen, y'all know that I'm all the way with what I'm with, but we can't see. This is when we try to compare situations that's not the same. That's when things get kind of mixed up. She was at a pool party. People get thrown in the water at pool parties, okay? People get thrown in the water at pool parties. Yes, the white guys probably wasn't all the way understanding of the hair situation, but people get thrown in pools at pool parties. I can't compare that to Nolan Wells. We can't make that comparison. I feel you though. You didn't like it, and you didn't like what it looked like. I don't like seeing white boys throw black women in the pool neither. But we can't make it seem like it's the same thing. Okay. Unless she died or drowned or something like that.
Around you're a black person surrounded by people that don't look like you. They don't care about anything going on. They didn't care about their hair. She's black. They don't have black hair. You think they cared about his life? He's a black boy. These, oh Lord.
You can swim down, Remy, you fucking retard. I think I'm the same thing. Bro, how am I gonna get you back home? You don't think I'm on my creek? Don't be worried. Hey, your mom's on my face. Your mom is always worried about you. I think that's why. Look at that. I'm looking at you. You okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I was okay getting over here. They think I'm about to swim back. I can't even swim.
I saw this on Instagram the other day, and this was so messed up. They went out, I guess, white water rafting, whatever. It seems that white guys, a black guy, I don't know if they pushed him in the water, he fell in the water, but he can't swim or whatever. But the white guys were taunting him. I mean, totally disrespecting. Retard, you retard. Yeah, because your dad's in prison. Which the black guy, I think the black boy said his dad was in prison. I'm like, you can't say that type of stuff around white people. And you just listen to the black kid. You can tell he has no wherewithal of the situation and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He probably grew up around white people, probably, you know, wants to be accepted by the white people that he's around, so he's tolerating the disrespect that they're giving him. And it's sad, man. And I hate seeing black kids. It's like this. It's like, come on, dude. Like, parents, you have to recognize your child and who your child is and how they are. And you have to raise them and tell them these things and keep them away from these crazy ass racist white kids. You know, have you not seen all the movies where these crazy white kids do crazy stuff? They do it to even white people. You know, like if you go look at the series 13 Reasons Why, you know, that's a prime example. These entitled white guys, they R-word girls, they kill people, cover it up. They do all types of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we as black people do not need to be around them. Keep your kids away from that, please, because it is dangerous, extremely dangerous.
Everybody, you can swim down wherever you fucking retard. I think I'm saving. All right. How am I gonna get you back home? You don't think I'm on my creek? Don't be worried. Hey, your mom's on my face. Your mom is always worried about you. I think that's why.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him, y'all? My dad's in prison. My dad's in. Okay? Did you hear the little black boy? My dad's in prison. No, my dad's in prison. I wish I could see that black boy. I'll slap the shit out of his ass, man. Shut your black ass up, man. Yo stupid lame ass, man. My dad's in prison. My dad's in prison. You don't say no shit like that around these white people, man. Keep that to yourself. Like, who raised you, man? He has no wherewithal. He might have some mental conditions going on with him. You know, because the perfect mark for racist white kids. The perfect mark for racist white kid. He wants to be accepted, and he's just so lame. He's self-deprecating. And when you self-deprecate yourself around them, they're going to pour it on even more because you're talking about yourself. You think that you're being self-deprecating to yourself, that is going to bring you closer to them. It just makes them laugh at you and taunt you more and think that you're stupid, because that is stupid. So to all black kids who have the same type of personality as that black kid that you hear in the background, my dad's in prison. No, my dad won't know about this because he's in prison. He doesn't know. And you heard the white boy, yeah, I know your dad's in prison, you retard. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, man. We got to do better than that. We got to think. We black, man. We ain't supposed to be acting like that, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay. I was okay getting over here. They think I'm about to swim back. I can't even swim. Good job.
They think I'm about to swim back. I can't even swim. I can't even swim. What do they think? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Come on, black boy. Come on, black boy. You can't do that. You cannot do that. And these white people, I know in their mind, they're thinking like, oh my God, this black kid is lost. Thank God for them that they was good white people and they came and helped them out. But I know they're like, oh my gosh, this black kid is cooked. They're like, what are you doing out here with these racist white kids?
Racist white people will wait as long as it takes. You hear me? They'll wait as long as it takes to snake you out. So when you're the only black indigenous one in the whole entire group and all your friends are the whites, you know, hey, that's not a safe thing. It's really not. And let me tell you something, having fair skin and being the only one that looks like myself in a group full of people that are indigenous and melanated, I've never felt threatened, not once. You hear me? You know how many times I felt threatened or felt like I had to worry about anything? Zero. Because the black indigenous people do not do that snaky. Yes, there is something to do. They do shit, whatever. That's never race. But like I said, they're not gonna befriend you. If you want it them, you want it them. If you in, you in. Now these white people in the case of Nolan Wells, right here, these white people in the case of Nolan Wells, how is it the only one that goes missing is the melanated man, the melanated young brother? How is he the only one that goes missing? Nobody knows anything? Nah, you white people know exactly what happened to him. Y'all know what the fuck y'all did. Y'all some real bitch. cowards. Like I said, don't surround yourself with all white people if you're the only one of darker skin, you hear me? Because a lot of times they really envy you. A lot of times they really just want to hurt you and they'll go lie in wait. However long it takes, for years. Like I said, these aren't just outright racists. These are undercover racists.
Sleeper cell.
Then
Sleeper cells. Woo! That's the word for it. Sleeper cell. You heard it coming from this white guy. They will lie in wait for years to snake you, to get you, waiting for the proper moment to get you, man, to kill you, man. Snakes. Straight up snakes. And like you said, if the situation was reversed, a group of black, they're not gonna do that. Some of them will, but nowhere near the percentage of the white kids that would do it. Black kids, once you're a part of the group, you're part of the group. They're gonna protect you from anybody else that's out there that's black trying to mess with you. They'll be overprotective of their white friend. You know? The only thing that if a white guy is hanging around a bunch of black kids, only thing he might have to worry about is the ops. He's not going to have to worry about his black friends. He's maybe the ops, the rival, if there's a rival gang or a rival neighborhood, or if it's a situation like that, that's the only worry you might have to worry about. You know, if your black friends are in beef with another black group of people. But your inner circle that white guy is in, the black circle that white guy is in, he's not going to have to worry about his friends snaking him. We don't even think like that. You know, we're not thinking, oh, yeah, we're going to wait for the right time to get him. Hell no. The black person don't like you, they're going to whoop your ass right then and there as soon as they see you. They're not waiting. No time to properly snake you. That's not how we operate, man. But these racist white people do operate like that. So I'm just saying we need to know that as a people. And maybe Nolan Wells knew that. Maybe he didn't. I would say he did it because he went on the vacation with a bunch of white boys, which I would never do. Never, ever, ever. I'm sorry. Yeah, these white people, this is coming from the horse's mouth. From the white horse's mouth. They are telling you that they are racist. They telling you black people don't hang around these white people because they racist and they'll get you. They're letting you know. So yeah, man. So take heed and move accordingly. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm your boy Mike Geesh. Peace.